They're beautiful, bright orange pollinators, iconic and beloved, but monarch butterflies are in serious trouble. Their numbers have plummeted in recent decades, and they urgently need your help. Hello, I'm Sandra Levine, host of Still Time for Joy. Today we'll talk to some Rutgers Master Gardeners who are passionate about all pollinators, and we'll visit a butterfly tent event to see these fascinating insects up close and find out what you can do to help right now, even if you don't have a lot of land.
This is our great event that we've been putting on for 5 years. And it's an educational event to help people learn about good gardening practices, have the enjoyment of seeing the butterflies, and hopefully coming to my table and seeing all my little critters that I have for them.
It's a labor of love, wanting to educate people. Having people learn more about our environment makes them a better caretaker for our environment and making their lives just more enriched.
If you think you've seen fewer insects buzzing and flitting around in recent years, you're probably right. Monarch butterflies are the canary in the coal mine, the U.S. Fish and Wildlife Service says. From the mid-1990s to 2020, the eastern population of monarchs, which overwinters in Mexico, dropped 88%. While since the 1980s, the western population that overwinters in California dropped more than 99%. Research shows widespread use of pesticides and insecticides, climate change, and loss of habitat all are contributing to the decline. The Butterfly Tent event, organized by Rutgers Cooperative Extension of Ocean County and staffed mostly by Master Gardener volunteers, is a way to engage people with nature up close, to get them hooked on bugs, and to motivate them to take better care of Mother Earth.
We see a lot of wonderment. Wow, that's what they look like, and really getting a good look at their antenna and their different body parts that they can't see when they're just flying away so quickly. And just really just get a sense of wonder, really. It's just wonder.
We're really trying to inspire people. Many people today got to see our big little caterpillar friend, and they were amazed. Most people didn't even think that he was real. And then they walk into the tent and see the butterflies, or walk to my table and see all the monarch chrysalids. It's just things that they normally don't get to see. And we try to help them understand that better practices will help them see these things more, and that they are really very important to our environment.
Butterflies and moths, bees, bats, and even flies are all pollinators. They transfer pollen from the male to the female flower for fertilization. It's a critical step in the production of fruits, vegetables, flowers, and more. Planting native plants in your yard is the best way to attract and support local pollinators. Phyllis Delesandro's garden is bursting with mostly native plants, full of bees, beetles, and plenty of butterflies and moths.
I have a wildlife garden, so it's not the most neat and tidy. We're majority native plants, which are better for our environment because they can do better with less water. They're used to the soil conditions in our area, and they also provide food for our native species of insects and animals.
Monarch butterflies in particular must have this host plant called milkweed to survive. The female butterfly lays one fertilized egg at a time, usually on the underside of a milkweed leaf to protect it from predators. The egg hatches and becomes a caterpillar, and milkweed is the only food hungry young monarch caterpillars will eat. Spraying yards to control unwanted weeds also kills beneficial plants like milkweed, and that's one of the primary reasons for the monarch's precipitous decline. In fact, by the end of 2025, a decision is expected on a proposal by the U.S. Fish and Wildlife Service to list the monarch butterfly as a threatened species under the Endangered Species Act. Delesandro says spraying your yard for weeds and mosquitoes has deadly unintended consequences.
Don't do it. You're not just killing the mosquitoes, you're killing everything. You're killing the lightning bugs, you're killing all those other little critters, and you're possibly, really making an environment that's not healthy for yourself as well.
The life cycle of monarch butterflies is fascinating. These images were taken of monarchs being hand-raised for educational purposes before the butterflies were released. After the egg hatches on the milkweed, the tiny larval stage caterpillar actually eats its eggshell for protein. The caterpillar grows quickly over a period of about 2 weeks while munching on milkweed. During this time, there are 5 distinct growth stages called instars. The caterpillar molts its skin as it grows each time. During the 5th instar, the caterpillar hangs in a J shape for a short time before forming a chrysalis, where it will remain for another 10 to 14 days before its magical emergence, called eclosing, as a monarch butterfly. The new butterfly pumps liquid from its abdomen into its wings and dries off for several hours before it's ready to take flight.
It is amazing. Nature just amazes me no matter what it is. And to see them hatch out of the tiniest little eggs, and then all of a sudden 2 weeks later, they're giant and becoming a whole new animal, it's just really an amazing thing. Nature's just amazing.
Cultivating that sense of wonder and awe is at the heart of the tent event to inspire the next generation to protect the environment. 13-year-old Rosie McCroy is already well on her way. She's attended the tent event 5 years in a row.
I'm just a big fan of bugs. I've been a fan since I was like a little baby, and I still am. Butterflies are my favorite. They're so beautiful, and there's so many different varieties of colors, looks, like the blue morpho, the monarch, the painted ladies. I like the fact that they can help our environment, like bees, for instance. They're pollinators. They help grow us more fruit, grow us more vegetables, and bugs like spiders, well, actually they're arachnids, they like to kill the pests.
Do you have any interest in pursuing a degree in entomology, which people study insects, or what do you think?
Oh yes, I do want to be an entomologist when I grow up, and if I can't achieve that, then I would like to be a famous artist.
If you want to help the monarch butterflies and all kinds of insects that are an important part of the food web, there are simple steps you can take. First, limit or eliminate entirely the use of pesticides and insecticides in your yard, and plant lots of native plants to support local pollinators.
Some of the plants that you could use in a garden, common milkweed. We also have butterfly weed. That's more of an orange flower. Asclepias, anything in the Asclepias family. You have asters, goldenrods, solidago, Joe Pye weed, eupatorium. There's so many different flowers, and if you don't have a garden, you have a patio or a deck, you can just put it in a pot and have it grow, and just be aware of nature and just enjoy it and watch them come to your garden. If you plant it, they will come. And they're going to eat the leaves, so the plants are not going to look perfect. I don't mind that I have friends that munch in the garden.
When they go home, I hope they talk to their friends. I hope they decide maybe I don't need to use mosquito spray in my yard. Maybe I don't mind having this little critter on my flower. Maybe I don't mind if this caterpillar is eating my flower, because that's what the flower is there for. The flower is its food, and that's kind of what makes the world go round. So I hope we can just inspire people to think a little about the actions that they're taking so that we can have a better world.
For more information on the status of monarch butterflies, visit the website of the U.S. Fish and Wildlife Service at fws.gov. To learn more about which native plants to grow in your garden, try using the tools at nativeplantfinder.nwf.org. In New Jersey, visit jerseyyards.org. From the Butterfly Tent in Toms River, New Jersey for Still Time for Joy, I'm Sandra Levine. If you found today's show helpful, please share the information with someone who needs it and follow Still Time for Joy for more practical tips on weathering life's storms, as well as inspiring stories of people who have turned their pain into purpose. Please consider supporting the work that goes into producing the show on Patreon. Follow Sandra Levine Productions on Facebook and YouTube, and learn more at sandralevine.com.